Hey folks, Colin here, Local Enterprise Broadcasting out here in the West Desert. As promised, it's the best weather we can do so far. I already made a video earlier, but my phone broke. So this is a new phone. Still can't afford a GoPro. They're expensive. But, bike fired up. It's idling good, running good. No craziness, no smoke. So, yeah, we'll get out there and ride it. Well, I think it runs pretty good. Woo! You don't even have to try. Oh, lost traction. Gotta be careful on this shit. Oh man, dude, my hands are just fucking miserably cold right now. I have to pull over and hug the motor. Yeehaw. Ah, shit. Whoops. Well, I guess it'd be a good way to test out the hot start. Fuck. There we go. Oh man, this is nasty shit. Look at that. Deceiving. Looks solid on the top. Shit, can't even kick the stuff. Hey, hot start work. Yeah, that is soupy. Holy shit. Oh fuck, my front tire's flat. Hang on, I gotta check this. Motherfucker. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess that's the end of that ride. Shit. I thought it felt funny. Alright. Oh well. I guess we'll ride it back, but you guys got to see it. I thought it felt a little weird. I looked down, that fucker's flat. Well, if it's not flat, it's really low. And now that I know it, I can really feel it. So, we're just gonna take it easy on the way back. I don't feel like throwing my front tire off the rim and going over the handlebars at like 60. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. Oh God, dude. You know, honestly, I think the steering stabilizer took a lot of that wiggle out, but damn. I can't believe I didn't notice that sooner. It's either really, really low or it's flat. I can't fucking tell right now. Well, oh well, thanks for joining me anyways. God. You know, I think it's just low. Either way, I got my ride in. I got the footage. You all got to finally see it. It's a fun rider. The next video will be going a lot faster. I'm still getting used to this thing, to be honest. But it's doing pretty good. And yeah, shit, it's a good buy. It runs good. I'm sure you guys could hear. No hiccups, no pops, no weirdness. So I think I got the carb pretty much set. We'll see though. Probably in the spring. Gonna rejet. Hopefully I'll get the new cam and piston in there by then. Now that I'm kind of getting used to it, I want more power. So, what's the verdict on the tire? Pretty sure she's flat. Which sucks because I either got, I do have loose spokes. I've got loose, I gotta do a little maintenance. I've got 2 loose spokes here. There's one for sure. Oh, there's a couple. Yeah, so I need to do my due diligence that I haven't done. I neglected to look at that before I went out. So for those of you out there who aren't tightening your spokes, make sure you do so, because if you don't, you're gonna pop a freaking tire. And yeah, that's what happened. I'm sure. I'm almost certain of it. The tube had a this is my screw up. Yeah, those of you out there who ride, make sure that you are doing your proper maintenance, because it ruined a whole perfectly good day of riding for me, and that could be you. So make sure you do that. So, but what do I think about the YZ426 as a whole? So far, I haven't ridden it. I think it's a great bike. I love it. I am not disappointed with it at all. Took me a minute to get the carburetor dialed in, but once I did, everything was pretty peachy. Fires on the first kick still, even after hot. I tried my my hot start. That seemed to work really well. So for those of you who own a 426 and are thinking about relocating it up to the handlebar, check out the other video I have on the channel. I've got a whole thing about it. Doesn't really show you how to do it necessarily, just shows you what to buy. My channel is assuming that many of the people that watch this already know how to work on shit, and if you don't, I'm sorry. The bike is an animal, like I said earlier. As you saw from the earlier parts of the video, I mean, it'll wheelie every fucking gear you want it to. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I had a YZ426, put it this way, before I got this bike, what, 18 years ago? Somewhere around there? No, 17 years ago. I had a YZ426 that was the same year as this bike, and it was the 2-stroke, obviously. The power difference I can't tell. I built my 250 though to the hill. That little two-stroke was a monster. The only thing that could keep up with it was a KTM 520, and but even then I'd get there a lot quicker. He'd just catch me in the end. This bike definitely has more power in every gear compared to its two-stroke cousin. Now, that's the only thing I can compare it to, unfortunately, because that's the last thing I rode before I got back into this shit. So, I think that this 426 in a race with my old YZ426 would be neck and neck until 5th gear, at which I think the 426 would walk away from it. Just because the two strokes just don't rev as high. They run out of steam a little faster in that 5th gear. So with all the modifications that I did to this bike, I gotta say my throttle response, I say, is better than the fuel injected bikes, and I will stand by that. So those of you who are thinking about doing the O-ring or safety wire or BK mod or a combination of those two, it's worth it. Once you get your actual jetting, everything right, dude, there's that accelerator pump just going on and off like that, like it's supposed to, is just, it's hands down makes these bikes a totally different machine. This thing did not bog once. I didn't really get the chance to take it up a hill because my tire went flat before. Previous to this video, all it was me going back and forth and just trying to get that thing dialed in to where, you know, it would sound good when I actually started recording it, because when I first unloaded the bike, it wasn't running as good as what you heard. Yeah, my throttle response way faster. It's faster than the fuel injected bikes on the throttle. Like when you open the throttle, it's there. I'm sure you heard from the video, you can hear that throttle response. When you crack it, it's moving. Hot start worked great, like I said, and overall, I'm just super fucking pleased. I've had a lot of bikes in my lifetime, none quite as fun as this one. It's the perfect balance between like what I'm used to. So like I said, I'm used to two strokes, just instant power, gone, you're up in 5th gear before you know it. This gives you a choice. If you want it to wrap out and you want to shift in 10,000 plus RPMs and ride it like a two-stroke, you can. But if you just want to cruise around the desert and just look at stuff and observe and, you know, enjoy the ride, not necessarily have to race where you're at, which, sorry, I don't understand that personally. I know you can't tell from the video, but I really do like to go fast, and I promise you, we're gonna have a nice good video of us out in the desert when it's all dry and I can see where the fuck I'm going. And yeah, probably have to edit a lot of this down, or I'll just go raw. Yeah, no protection. You know how I like it, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Well, I don't know why I say us. Oh, because I have multiple personalities. High pressure clear, just to make things look beautiful. Stop here at the Handy Pantry. Open on Christmas. Oh, well, gotta go open my gate. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on this overview here. I gotta get this bike unloaded back into my garage so I can, I don't know, do all the stuff I need to do, the maintenance and all that. Make sure if you guys haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and give it a big thumbs up on this video if you liked it. If you don't give me handouts. I only want likes for stuff you actually do like. But yeah, that'll pretty much take care of it for now. Thanks again for joining me. Be sure to check out the other content on the channel, and have a good day. See you guys.